Okay, so first of all, I'd like to start by saying I'm sorry that I have to use my MacBook Pro camera, which really sucks. Unfortunately, I broke my tripod the other day. Yeah, just okay. I'm not gonna lie, my wife broke the tripod. Shh, well, I don't know I said that, but anyway, this is the Motorola Photon 4G. See, I can't do this video like this. Excuse me. But as you can tell, it has a very nice display, 4.3-inch display, and it's running Moto Blur. Well, the new Moto Blur over Gingerbread, Android, Google, Gingerbread 2.3.4. I don't know if you can see it that good, but this has got to be the smoothest you're gonna get compared to any other Android device. Um, I have to say that this right here is definitely side by side with the HTC Evo 3D. They can sit, side by side, run together, beat up the iPhone together because they're both two amazing devices. The thing about this device is that it's actually Sprint's first 4G Android world phone. Yep, that means that you can go overseas. You can go, I don't know, wherever you want to go, anywhere, and use this phone. Just gotta call up your mobile provider, which will be Sprint, let them know, hey, I'm going overseas. You're gonna pop that GSM chip inside. Yeah, it has a GSM chip slot also. So not only are you CDMA, but you're also GSM. That's what I said they should have did a long time ago. Thanks, Sprint, for listening. Now, right here, you can see that there's a 8 megapixel camera with dual LED flash. With honestly, I have to say, I tested this phone out in the Evo 3D outside in the sun, and this phone was just phenomenal. I mean, not only was the pictures and the video good, but the display was amazing. I was able, I will upload these videos later too so you can see what I recorded outside, but I was able to actually see what I was recording on my screen. Whereas, a lot of other smartphones, Apple, iPhone, you can't, you can't see anything when you're recording outside during the sun with the sunlight. Is the glare and everything. It just cut it all out. It's just a piece of crap. But this, for some reason, this screen, it's amazing, man. I mean, you got your typical uh, Motorola lock screen there. You scroll through. It's just like all of the, Android gingerbread devices, but this one is much faster. Like I said, I keep bringing up the Evo 3D only because I actually own the Evo 3D too. I own them both. And, I've been doing a lot of comparison between the two. And honestly, the only thing I can say that can hurt the Motorola Photon is that UI. They need to fix blur. Make sure they keep on top of blur. I mean, right about, you know what? Forget about fixing it. They need to get rid of it. It's better than what it was. It's nice and snappy. Remember, this phone right here, the Photon, actually has 1 gigahertz. What is it? Tegra 2 processor inside. I was going to say Snapdragon. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the Evo 3D. I love the Evo 3D. I keep bringing it up, but yeah, Tegra 2 Snapdragon Tegra 2 processor. That's dual core, 1 gigahertz. You have 1 gig of RAM on the inside of this. You also have 16 gigabytes built in for all that extra space you need. You know, and you have the capability of basically adding more space to your phone by inserting a 32 gigabyte SD card, micro SD card, which is great. I mean, what more can you ask for? On the back of the device, it has this little pretty cool kickstand. You know, Motorola, I guess they thought of everything because they stole that from the Evo 4G, which I also own, and I love that device. The Evo 4G, I honestly think is slightly better than the Evo 3D, but yeah, in terms of radios. But yeah, I get more into that in a later video. I'll let you know about the radios. But yeah, the kickstand, it's pretty dope because check it out. If you pull a kickstand out, it acts as it actually turns your phone into landscape mode. Look at that. And then I turn it over like that. So you get to sit this up on your table and use it as a clock, alarm clock, whatever you want to use it as. But you know, it's a pretty nifty trick they added there. You know, you close it up, swap it back. There we go. We'll be back to vertical. You know, down here you have your 4 buttons there, which is, you know, the menu, home key, back key, and your search key. If you guys do not have Google Plus running on your device, get it. You'll love it. It's amazing. I will show you that in another video. But, you know, right now, this is just about the hardware. You have the kickstand, which is awesome. You have check out the volume keys on the side. Looks like two speakers. Two little speakers. It has little grids in there. It's kind of cool. You have a dedicated camera button, which we are starting to see a lot nowadays ever since the Evo 3D came out. That's pretty dope. I'm glad they brought that back onto devices, because if you remember a long time ago, before smartphones, when the camera phones was really good, really big, all of them had the dedicated camera button. But you know, that's another way of marketing. They get rid of the button and they bring it back later on just to make more money from, get more money from you guys. But it is what it is. They got it from me. Hey, you got your front-facing camera up there. Same thing, 1.3. You know, typical VGA camera. Nothing special about that. It is what it is. I find that it actually works good though. A lot of these other phones with the front-facing camera dedicated for video talk kind of sucks, but this is pretty good, pretty good. So yeah, you got your power key up here, and 3.5mm jack right there, and the speaker on this thing is freaking amazing. It reminds me of my good old Nextel days. Remember Nextel, guys? Motorola actually made like damn near all of the Nextels, and their speakers was amazing. Core quality is awesome. Check it out. Motorola Photon 4G from Sprint. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Don't say I didn't warn you.